time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again?
You know, time has always been fascinating to me. The recollections of the past and the occurrence of the present, it all fascinates me. But as I've stated at my Silent Hill 1 playthrough, it was gonna be the end. Last time you see me. It'll be the end. But I would like to do one final thing. A brand new era. Yeah, it's a brand new era. Something I want to talk about. I made a slideshow in which I want to go like to a change of direction for my channel. Something. Alright, so the plan change is that all of my previous content will be privated and a new mask will be donned. The implications of this, it means that my whole channel is having to rebrand, a new identity, new future, a possible change in style, which all of this is a brand new era. Goodbye to Z-Faction. Oh, by the way, kaiju stuff will remain. Why this? In basic terms, my channel suffered a major existential crisis on what I wanted to be. I wanted to make news content, make toymation, gameplay, and other cool ideas to make into videos. There was no consistency as I filmed whatever and whenever I felt like it, as I was a kid back then. I want to do something more unique, step my toes into a brand new space that I have never gotten into. I expect to lose subscribers, but if you're willing to stick with me on this brand new journey, thank you. So V has come too, hasn't it? Ah, well, look at me. I'm a VTuber now. It's rather weird, but enjoyable to say the least. It's really. So why? Why have I gone down this path? Well, first, I think we need to go down with my history with VTubing.
Anomalous signal detected. Temporal signature unknown.
Illegal broadcast detected. Illegal broadcast detected. Illegal.
So I was first introduced to VTubers around 2022/2021 with the first VTubers I saw were reaction compilations to certain events and games, like for example, YouTubers' reaction to Mr. X appearing in Resident Evil 2. There were a couple VTubers in there. Not sure if I remember them. I haven't really found the appeal to VTubers until later down the line. The first VTubers I would begin to watch consistently were No Heart and Megalodon BT. I found their content to be hilarious, so I stuck around. In late 2023, I would get introduced to Genshin Impact and play it for the first time. And during my time with the game, I enjoyed it. Soon the style of the game would grow on me, and which led me to find the appeal to VTubers. Why I am going down this route is due to how fascinating I found VTubing to be. Many VTubers being able to do many things while keeping their anonymity is something that I found special. Being able to don a fake identity to go with, without fear of being shamed/berated for one's appearance, which is something that I constantly think about. As I deal with social anxiety, I am an introvert. I think I stated like in the channel a couple times before. Alright, around April of 2023, I thought of maybe becoming one. However, two individuals who helped reinforce this decision, specifically No Heart and Okuru Karuma, two VTubers who led me to consider this decision. While not directly, they basically helped me indirectly as I just watched their content and basically just went like, you know what? It would be fun to be one. And those two primarily helped me on that decision. And I'm really grateful for that. And I'm sure many fun things will occur down the line. So, now the topic. Who is the Avatar? Who am I? So my name is Ventus, or you can call me V for short. My birthday is... My hobbies is watching kaiju films, I love kaiju, and reading Wikipedia. Primarily just like reading historical articles because I love history. It's cool. I love history. So yeah. My languages is English and Español. Yo puedo hablar el español bien, pero a veces que se me va el español porque estaba aquí en Estados Unidos. Ya sabes, cuando estás en un lugar por largo tiempo, te acostumbras a ese lugar. Sí, eso es lo que me pasó. El español ya se me va, pero trato de hablar lo que puedo con el lenguaje. For those who understand Spanish, it just gives detail to how my Spanish is degrading because I spent like my entire life in the United States. This this place is rather. I enjoyed my time in the United States, but I feel like my Spanish is degrading. So yeah, I need to work on that. All right, so my Oshi mark. So my Oshi mark. I'm not sure what exactly an Oshi mark is,
until I did my research, basically just a set of emojis that the fans could like, you know, put in their username to show in support of their favorite VTuber slash Oshi. So the basics. I love anything kaiju related. If you know me, I am a massive Godzilla fan. Like, I have a whole ton of Godzilla merchandise. I would not shut up about him or anything kaiju related. Ultraman. Ultraman's on the list too. I'm more of a movie guy, so I don't really delve into the shows much. But Ultraman is really cool. Especially Shin Ultraman. That movie was awesome. I loved it. I love Cells games, Metal Gear Solid. Oh my god, I really need to play the Splinter Cells games. Classical music. Oh my god. Classical music just appeals to me a lot. Like Beethoven, like his Ninth Symphony, and the Moonlight Sonata, Vivaldi, his Storm, Brahms, Shostakovich, many more. Many more. Even Tchaikovsky. Can't even forget about him. Then we have Ritz crackers. I love Ritz crackers, dude. For some reason, I can gobble them up like just an entire packet on its own. Many people say it's salty, like that they usually need something to drink alongside it. For me, I can just down an entire packet like just salty crackers without water. That's how I am. Animals. I love animals. You know, I kind of want to be a veterinarian. It's on my like things I want to do, like either be a historian or a veterinarian. And I'm currently taking them to like two doggies. Currently taking them two doggies. They're very nice. They're very cute. So yeah. And then we have history. We have history. History is rather awesome. I just love history. I don't know, there's just something about history that really appeals to me. Like, it's just fascinating to know, like, what random event happened in a specific year. Like, for me, like, if I want to remember something, I have to remember, like, the date, like, the year. I mean, not the date specifically, because I sometimes struggle with dates. But years, I don't struggle with years. Tell me a year, I'll remember it for a bit. I mean, not necessarily a bit, but for a long while. Because there's so many things that happen in history that just fascinate me. It's just interesting to know what happened in the past. And then we have helping others. Even though I'm an introvert, I try to like help others as much as I can. Like, it's just good morals. Just helping others in times of need. Or helping others when you see them like struggle or something. Just be a good person. That's where I like to be, a good person. And being alone, this often conflicts with social stuff like helping others, like as I stated. Unfortunately, yes. Fortunately, as I stated, I suffer from social anxiety, so that's not very good. And then we have my dislikes. I should get my anger expression or whatever. I don't like loud noises. I don't really. You know those EAS alarms that send on your phone, go like either someone went missing or National Weather Service sends like an alert, like just sends like an alert going like tornado, flash flood, hurricane, or whatever. Problem is, I don't like those sounds. Like, I don't like them at all. Like, the moment I hear a millisecond of it, I would just cover my ears immediately. It just gives me anxiety. Bullying. I hate bullying with a passion in my heart. I personally dealt with it. I'm not going to elaborate on it. Yeah, I just hate bullying. being the center of attention, which is rather ironic because right now I'm the center of attention. Mass. I don't like mass. I'm rather decent in mass. Like, yeah, I'm rather decent in mass. Like, I can do like complex problems, but not too complex. I can do complex problems, but I just don't really like math. Don't like it that much. Anything that triggers some kind of phobia. So, just thinking about that word now brings some visuals to my head. So we're just gonna skip by it. Like, I don't want to I don't want to think about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see anything like related to shipwrecks or anything. Nada. Favorite games. All right. So these are my favorite games. Like, yay. So first place is Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain for number 1. It's just very like cool. Like, it's basically like a sandbox. Like, you can do basically what you want. You can just deploy random missions in Afghanistan and just go around like clearing outposts and etc. Second place is Genshin Impact. I played Genshin Impact like in October 2023. I fell in love with it. Like the usual games I would play is just like Resident Evil, Call of Duty or something like that. Like, just violence, just pure violence. But Genshin Impact did provide something new to the table, and I enjoyed it. Like I just fell in love with the game, and then because of it, I just like got into like a whole bunch of new games like Wuthering Waves. Like, I'm also especially waiting for that Atlanta game, like GTA, but you can do more stuff and just like than what the game offers. Like, you can web swing, you can play as a whole bunch of new other different characters, like besides like just 3 characters. You can play as a whole bunch of people. Like, you can do watchdog stuff, you can do stealth, so much stuff. And yeah, it's like what GTA offers. Like, you can do like a whole bunch of stuff, like basically simulation of life, exaggerated life, a satire of life. And got some for the PlayStation 4. Oh my god. Whew. Godzilla for the PlayStation 4, I loved it with all my heart. Although it's not my favorite game, because number 1, it's on my top 5. Godzilla for the PlayStation 4 is so good, man, like, for me, because I'm a massive Godzilla fan. And basically, when I played this game, oh my god. So much so that I basically just thinking about it again just left me speechless. And Assassin's Creed 2, we cannot forget. Assassin's Creed 2 was rather my first Assassin's Creed game. I would later play 3, bits of 4. I never really beat like any of the Assassin's Creed. That's kind of crazy to say here, but Assassin's Creed 2 like was just like my first introduction to Assassin's Creed franchise, which unfortunately is in shambles right now. But Assassin's Creed 2, it was so good. Oh my! Silent Hill 1, my favorite horror game. I love horror games. I love action games. Oh my god. There's something about Silent Hill. It's basically like, Resident Evil, like, basically it's just linear, I guess. Somewhat linear. I like Silent Hill because it just basically just drops you like in a whole different town, like Raccoon City. There's a Raccoon City like in Resident Evil 3. But for me, like, I feel like I prefer Silent Hill over Raccoon City because the amount of directions you can go, like, you have to constantly be looking at a map. Let's see what street you have to go on. There's something of charm, like, it's in Silent Hill. Time for the movies. So Godzilla minus 1. Godzilla minus 1. Oh my god. I love Godzilla minus 1. I'm a history person and a kaiju person. So when you mix these two together, what you get is probably going to be something that I would nerd all over. Because the moment I watched this movie, I was just... I was in the movie theater, just all all in. Like I was so immersed. Like typically in movies, I would just cover my ears because I don't like loud noise. Like so, but I was that immersed with Godzilla minus one that I quite literally I was so immersed with Godzilla minus one that I didn't even bother to cover my ears. Like like that's crazy. I was nerding out over like all the little moments like that they showed MacArthur the Taco, Heavy Cruiser Taco, like a whole bunch of stuff. A message from Truman, I guess. Wait, was that from MacArthur or Truman? I forgot. Yeah, and then there's All Quiet on the Western Front. It's another historical based movie, but it's like dark. Like both the top two movies are dark. Basically, just a movie constructed by World War One veterans in the year 1930. You should like watch like the first three films because all the first three like in my list they're all good. Number three, Gamera 3 Revenge of Iris. The third installment in the Gamera trilogy in the Heisei era. Shusuke Kaneko cooked, I mean, cooked with this film. Like with this movie, it's so good. It has my favorite Gamera design, it has my favorite Gamera antagonist, like, oh my god. Like, it just presents it, like, this film in a much more serious tone than the other films. Trilogy. This movie has the Gyals, like, the situation when the Gyals become worse because they're basically instead of just three in the first film, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them. Or Shin Godzilla. Uh, Shin Godzilla, I really loved the moment the movie came out. Like, well, at least when I got my hands on it on the DVD, I believe the movie came out 2016 and fully globally released in 2017. But yeah, the moment I got my hands on the DVD, I could not stop watching the movie. Like one day I would just watch it and I would be so immersed that I would want to watch it second time. Next day, rinse and repeat. I do appreciate what Hideaki Anno wanted for the movie to be, kind of like criticizing the Japanese government, their actions, like after the 2011 Tohoku like triple disaster, which was an unfortunate event where there was the earthquake, tsunami, and then the Fukushima disaster. Rest in peace to all them souls. Just got. Moving on. Moving on. I don't want it to be dark. Even though like most of these movies either like are dark or sad. Like oh my god. But yeah, Shin Godzilla, I just loved it because like it just kind of portrays it like just kind of portrays how the government might react to Godzilla. That's kind of the partial thing that I like about it, but also like it's kind of portraying the government as incompetent or not as reliable for the people, which is a rather interesting concept. And I do like appreciate what Hideaki Anno is trying to tell. And then we have Shin Kamen Rider. It's OP. Oh my god, Shin Kamen Rider is just gold. Like I loved Shin Kamen Rider. I haven't watched the original 1971 show before watching the film. There's like just so many things that I kept pointing out, like the similarities with the show. My god. But that ending messed me up. Oh my! I'm not gonna speak about it. If you end up watching it, like if any of you end up watching Shin Kamen Rider or have watched it, that ending just hits me in the heart. That ending just hits me. Like, oh my god, I was so freaking sad, dude. Okay, let's move on before I end up spoiling it, bro. Thinking about him. Okay, let's move on. So, favorite consoles. This should be fun. So, we'll go from like third to first, like going like what I enjoyed about these consoles. So, starting off with the Nintendo 64. I enjoyed the Nintendo 64. It was pretty much the first console that I've ever like played. Basically, it's like a hand me down from my father, and when I first played it, I still remember all those years ago. When I played it, like when I played Super Mario 64 for the first time, I was blown away. Except for the one time that, except for the one time my dad was playing like in one of the Bowser stages, and I was scared of Bowser, and I just ran away. I I was young at the time, okay? So yeah, it was my first console, so I have like a soft spot for it in my heart. I loved it. Second, Godzilla for the PlayStation 4. Wait, what? Okay, the PlayStation 4. I don't know why I said I'm looking back into recording, into like well editing, but the PlayStation 4 is technically the first console I've ever. No. Spoiling. Okay, so the PlayStation 4 is rather like well, it's like rather like the first like interesting console I bought. Like not interesting, but you know what I mean. Okay, basically I'm gonna cut it. The PlayStation 4, second place. It was basically a console that I bought back in 2018, and unfortunately it broke, so I bought a replacement. I still don't remember much, but I do remember the day my parents bought me to like GameStop to like let me choose my console. The next console I was gonna buy was like split between like the Wii U, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One. Like I was deciding like what I should buy. Like I was like leaning towards the Wii U because I've been like I had a Wii back then, but it broke. Story later. So I wanted the Wii U so I can play my Wii games via backwards compatibility, and also have it like as console because I could play Mario Maker and a whole bunch of other games like Batman Arkham Origins. I was planning to buy that game, but unfortunately no, because all of one reason, all of because of one silly dinosaur, Gojira-san, Gojira or Godzilla. Gojira is Godzilla in Japanese, but why? What does Godzilla have to do with this? You may ask. It's because on the corner, on the left side, on the PlayStation side, I saw Godzilla for the PlayStation 4. I kid you not. I saw Godzilla for the PlayStation 4. Like, I saw Godzilla for the PlayStation 4, and the moment my eyes laid upon that game, it was over. The Wii U and Xbox One thrown out the window. And that was the day I got my PlayStation 4 and Godzilla for the PlayStation 4. Unfortunately, I lost my copy because I gave it to one of my friends because he was a major Godzilla nerd like me. The moment he came to school, we were just nerding about Godzilla, going like blah 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 blah, oxygen is short, blah 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 blah, Titanosaurus, blah 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 blah, Mega Gojira. uh, my God, what good times they were. Unfortunately, he moved away, so when I let him borrow it, he just ended up moving away. He wanted to give it back, but fortunately, he never got the chance to. I forgive him for that. If you somehow watching this, Mr. J, I I hope you enjoyed the time with the game. All right, and first place is the Nintendo Wii. I love the Wii like so much. It was also, guess what? Godzilla also was involved in the story because I don't remember when, but I remember seeing like Godzilla Unleashed. Like, oh my God, Gojira! I just pointed at the cover, and my parents were like, "Huh, Godzilla?" You know what? So, oh my God, I love the Wii to death. You may be wondering why Godzilla Unleashed isn't like on my like top favorites. It's because like all those games like I prefer them over Unleash. It's not that I like Unleash, it's just that those games grew on me. Because Unleashed grew on me. Like I love that game, but those other games I love so much that I basically just blew got to Unleashed out of proportions. So yeah, those are my stories. I need to stop yapping because I need to get on to other subjects. So we have the person behind the avatar, which is me. More about me and what to expect of you to hear. I am relatively patient with what I do unless I am rushed. True. I like tinkering with tech, and due to this, I'm often a technician to others. Yeah. I am often called a tsundere by others and circle friends IRL. School lore went crazy, basically. Because I was an introvert, I didn't really talk to much people, like, besides just general friends. And because I just, like, talk with, like, like, if you saw my videos, I would talk with, like, some, like, this. I would talk, like, something like this. And they would just start calling me, like, a tsundere and going, like, bro, uh, he definitely hates us, but like loves us on the inside, like something like that. So yeah, I am often the subject of ships. Like, have you ever seen like schools like people like shipping each other? Like oh this and this like would be so cute together. I was often the subject of ships, and they would like call me like tsundere boy. Let's keep on. When I am interested in a subject, I would invest hours into trying to understand it better across a large span of weeks, or even months. Yep, that's how Godzilla grew on me. As I continue to expect to see me change from where I start now to some time later in the future. My personal goals. There's something I really want to achieve. Basically, personal goals is to become less introverted, be more confident in myself, and get rid of my social anxiety. It basically just ties like to like what I have prepared next. Because being an introvert kind of is kind of like of a constant struggle because you want to like get out there because I'm kind of tired of just being kind of alone, like not alone, but like being like a lack person who doesn't interact with others much. Yeah. Have you seen me on Discord? I don't talk a lot, like unless you get me hooked onto a subject. If you somehow manage to bring up the topic of Godzilla, you're gonna see me yap a lot. So, my goals as a VTuber. My goals, number one, is to gain some VTuber friends to potentially collab with. This ties into my personal goals. I don't know, get it the wrong way. I just don't want to latch onto like other like VTuber, like ooh collab. No, like I legitimately just want like some friends. I guess some friends, just so I can so I can like stop being introvert. Like I just can like be comfortable, be comfortable with others rather than just yeah. Goal two is become somewhat successful. What successful means to me is basically just have like somewhere around 500 subscribers to 1.5K. That's when I see someone successful. If I somehow go over that, I don't even know how I'm gonna react. And then goal number three, make others smile or laugh. To me, like I like helping others because to me morals like my morals is to help others. And of course, I stated that my introvertedness often conflicts with that, so that's what I plan to do, like as a content creator. Make others smile, laugh. Now, my dream. My dream is to make my very own kaiju film. I yap like a whole bunch. I will like yap like a whole bunch. I'm not gonna yap. So basically, my dream is just to make a kaiju film because unfortunately, kaiju are not really seen like as what they're seeing in Japan. Let's move on. So special thanks to No Heart and Okuno Karuma. Thank you for making this possible. And I enjoyed all of your content. Thank you for either though of you and both of you indirectly caused me to like go on this path. I do want to like this is something I really want to go with. And excitement. Join me in this new era of mine where we will partake in a journey to something new. This will be a journey where you will see me open up more compared to how I used to be as a teenager and learn the ropes of what it takes to be a YouTuber. Overall, thank you from the channel of time. Till we see each other again soon. Well, this has been it. Farewell. Adios. Sayonara. We'll see each other again soon.
V has come too.